Hey, what's up YouTube? I am back with another video. 2 videos in 1 week. That is a lot for me. No, I'm just joking with you, just being funny here. So I just want to do a quick video today because I plan on upgrading a controller I never used. So this is the Victrix. This is the Pro FS Fight Stick. I've had this one for quite a while, since the King of Fighters ones released. I had the Ken one of this, but unfortunately I did sell the Ken one to invest in the Octopus one, which was quite expensive. So the Ken one is no longer in my possession, but I do have this one. This one was just sitting there. I bought it when it came out and it was just sitting in the box until I decided that I wanted to do a quick upgrade. So I wanted to show you guys the box. You see that right there. And then the quick upgrade that we're going to be doing today, just got them in today from Paradise Arcade, is we're going to be doing a button upgrade. And these are the buttons here. We got some clear buttons, some violet purple clear buttons right there. And then we also have, let's put this back in here real quick. Then we have some smoke black ones right here. Pretty nice. These are Sanwa buttons. So these are really good buttons. And then we also have the new Balltop. So we're going to be replacing the Balltop on this particular stick. So the way I'm going to be setting it up, if you see the controller here, so you have a total of 8 buttons, 6 of these buttons here. The first 6 are going to be the purple, clear purple or clear violet. And then the last 2 are going to be the smoke there, and then the Balltop is going to be purple instead of black. So let's go ahead and get this boy out of here. It's been in the box since I got it, so bear with me real quick. If you guys don't know, Victrix is a great controller company, especially when it comes to arcade sticks. So when you open it up, you have King of Fighter right there, and this is Ori, I think is how you say his name, or Lori. This is his version. They did quite a few characters from there. They did Terry Bogard. At the time, the reason I didn't get the Terry Bogard is one of my favorite characters, but the reason I didn't get him because his controller was red. And at the time, I had the Ken controller, which was red, so I decided to get against it. And I ended up getting the purple one. But now I probably should have rethought that. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and pop this open real quick. You guys get a chance to see what's in the box. So when you open up the box with these controllers, you get this pretty awesome little card there. And each of the ones have it. Now, some are different. This one here and the King of Fighters one is just a card. But in the Street Fighter ones, it was like a booklet. It was even nicer. And I think that's because the Street Fighter ones were the first partnership that they did, which is pretty cool. So I think they went all out on those. It comes with the super long HDMI cable. I mean, not HDMI, USB cable there. And so let's put that to the side there. And then what you guys probably want to see is the controller in here. Now these Victrix controllers are pretty easy to upgrade, and that's what I love about them. Let's go ahead and get that out of here, out the way. And then you see the Balltop right here. I'll show you that in a second. And then what is this? Some little discounts. We'll look at that here in a second. Let's get this box out the way. But I am a arcade stick connoisseur. I love arcade sticks. Ever since I started first gaming, I've had arcade sticks in some fashion or form. And I'm actually going to be doing a video about that pretty soon. So look forward to that. And this one, I don't even know what number this is because I never took it out of the box. You guys seen the first unboxing of this. So they are all numbered up to 250. I have no clue what number this is. So we're going to see that today. Pretty awesome. And it is 108. Awesome. So it is 108 out of 250. I really love that purple. So if you look there, this is number 108 out of 250. Awesome. So that's how the controller looks there. And we'll leave that on for right now. And 1 second, I need to get something to lay down when I flip this over, so I don't want to scratch this. But there is Lori right there, King of Fighters, signature there, the 108 out of 250. This is for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PC. So you have the PlayStation buttons, the X, square, circle, triangle. You got your R1, R2, L1, L2 there. And then your arcade stick goes right here. It just snaps down onto that. So here is the joystick here. This one is just black. I'm not going to take it out right now, but it's just black. We're going to change the top on that today too. So let's put that to the side. And then the inside here is a Get Starter Guide. Exclusive 20% off of their accessories. If you get something else from them, pretty nice. But I stand by Victrix. Victrix is an amazing arcade stick. This was my go-to until the Octopus came out. When the Octopus came out, that's everything for me. I mean, it replaced everything. It works for every console, from free NES all the way up to PS5, Xbox Series X, all of them. It literally works for every console. So it replaced this. That's why I really wasn't in a hurry to open this or anything. But I said, hey, I want to go ahead and do an upgrade on it. So that's what we're going to do today. So give me 1 second and be right back. All right, what I decided to do is the bag that it comes in. I'm just going to use that to lay it down so we don't get any scratches on the front. All right, so cool thing about these controllers, are easily customizable. On the back, when you flip it over, it's this little panel here. Squeeze that, lift it up. And inside of here, you have access to everything for the controller. So these are all your buttons right here. And then this is your joystick gate. You can change out the gate to a better gate if you want. If you don't like that, if you want one that has more ways on it, you can do like 8 gate, 12 gate, I think. Here's another joystick here. This one is one snaps down on it, and then you can just screw the top of it off. And I'll do that a little later, but we'll leave that up there. They put that up here for you. There we go. All right, so we're gonna be replacing all these buttons. It's pretty simple. For the buttons, all you have to do is, first let's get this one out the way. This main harness there, plugs there. So all you have to do is unplug these little pieces on there. Come on. They act like they don't want to come off. Oh, that's why. I almost forgot, because I did the Kin one with these. And if you can see this, you probably can't see it because of the camera. But these have little tabs on them. So you do have to push that top tab to release it. Then it will come off with no issues. Remember that if you decide to do this, because you can ruin these pretty fast if you don't do that. All right. So this one here, these just squeeze in and out. Squeeze one side, push it down, squeeze the other side, and push it down. That one fully, and this one fully. So just like that, that one popped out. And now you have the hole there. That is the button. Boom. Super simple to pop all of those out. They have little tabs on the side right here. You just squeeze those tabs and it goes out. Let's put that one to the side. And let's grab these two out. So now this one right here, all you have to do is lift the controller up and push it in. You'll hear it click. There you go. It is now in there. And now all we have to do is put these back down on here. They'll lock in. And put the cover on. So we got one on so far. Turn this around to show you that one. And there you go. Much better button than these. That Sanwa button is amazing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest. And so you'll get some silence here. And let's go ahead and knock out the others. And I'll probably fast forward this so you guys don't have to sit through all of this being done single by single. I could just do a jump cut, but I don't think you guys want to see that. Go. And I could just take all of these out and then put them in, but I don't want to get any of these mixed up as far as the cables. So that's why I don't do that. Because you might be thinking to yourself, well, you could just take them all out. Oh, I think I snapped on back in. Go. And I'll also put a link to these buttons down in the description for you guys, so that if you want to go and buy any of these, you will be able to do so. Link to where I got mine from. Go. Oh, there we get this in there. And I've also kept all of my arcade sticks over time. So every one I've had since the NES, I still own. Here we go. Click that on there. Awesome. And a lot of them were in storage, but I took all of them out for the video I want to do for you guys, showing you every arcade stick that I have. All of my babies. Go. Pop that one out. Where'd it go? There it is. There we go. All right, just got 4 more to do. Pretty simple, but worthwhile upgrade. I'm one of the guys that feels when fighting games, every advantage is an advantage. And I think the smallest advantage, or one of the simplest advantages when playing fighting games, is upgrading your buttons and joystick. Here we go. There we go. Accidentally push that one back in. There we go. These are the last 2 purple ones, and then we'll go on to the 2 smoke ones on the end there. And you know, word of advice, don't be afraid to do your own upgrades. Just take your time, look into what you need to do first, and then just get it done. Put that out first. I've done so many upgrades, like system-wise, for my consoles and controllers. And all you need is flathead screwdriver to do this. And that is the last purple one. And those connectors will always snap right back on. Super simple. All right, so now the last two are going to be the smoke black ones here on the end. Go. And snap that on there. And we got one more to go. And I hope you guys like the longer videos. I hope that you stay to watch all the way to the end. There we go. And this last one over here. So you can see at the end how this looks. There we go. That one down. There we go. Last one. And pop this last one in here. You'll hear them click fully when reseating. And snap these on. Push the covers over them. There we go. All right, so that is done. Now I just have to hook this back in. Be very careful with this. There you go. That's your buttons to your board. Board is up under there. Let's pull that out. All right, guys, I really appreciate you sticking with me. And let's go ahead and close that. And now for the reveal. Voila. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to bring you guys down so you can get a little bit closer view. Absolutely beautiful. So now we have all violet buttons except for these two here, which are the L1 and L2. What I probably should have did the L1, L2, R1, R2 in the gray, separate them, but I thought it was too much smoke black on there. So let's now try to get this, let's see, this ball top off of here. Let's see here. I don't think if I lock it down it'll spin. Try to get this off of here. All right, give me a second. All right, so inside of your ball top, you're gonna see a hex right there for like an Allen wrench. All I have to do is put this in here, stop it from moving, and then boom, top comes right off. So now I can unscrew the top. Top is off. And now the clear top, violet top, can go on there. And put that in there to start tightening it down. There we go. So now, violet top. And now we can put this on here. Squeeze that. There you go. So that is violet ball top. Replaced the black ball top. And then we replaced all of the black buttons. All right, guys. Well, I really do appreciate you hanging with me for almost 25 minutes. I wanted to get this out the way and I wanted to share it with you guys. And I hope you did enjoy that quick upgrade of my Victrix Pro FS controller. And hopefully I'll get this arcade stick video together for you. It's going to be a long one, so it's basically going to span from NES all the way up until my current consoles, because I literally have all. I've played with an arcade stick on every single console. It doesn't matter. NES, Sega, Super Nintendo, N64. I don't think I played on N64 or GameCube, but then I played on the Wii, and then Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, and so on. Just keep going forward. PS1, PS2, PS3. I've had an arcade stick for all of those. So in that video, you'll see that later on this month or maybe next month. My birthday is in June, so I'll probably try to get out before my birthday. All right, guys, I really appreciate you sticking with me for this one. I will check you in the next video. If you are not already subscribed, you know what to do. And if you liked the video, please drop a like. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.